Hello everybody, welcome back to another video I'm doing right here, right now. And I have for you guys a base that I'm actually really excited for because I've worked really hard on this base and I wanted to show it off to you guys because I finished it. This is an idea that I had a long time ago. I wanted to do a base that was like half on land and half in the water. And we've achieved it here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell you, I didn't fail the last time, but the last time that I did, if you guys remember, I kind of featured it in my abandoned bases video that I did. So this is like my second attempt at doing a half base on the water, half on the land. And we're going to see how it turned out. You're going to let me know in the comments. Just if you could like the video, for some reason, liking the video and commenting YouTube loves when you do that. So let me know what you think by clicking the like button. Thank you very much, and you're welcome. So I think the best way to do this tour is going to be in first person because, you know, how do I do it? You can access your bait box. So here we are. My underwater abode is what I've called it. And as you can see, we kind of start here. We got a little pathway here. Some nice trees, right? Now, I don't know how much I should talk during this. I don't want to, like, annoy you guys, but I also want to show you, I want to let you know about the goods, okay? So I'm going to chime here and there to let you know what I think. Okay, I'm not going to add this part to the video. We're going to come on up the stairs here, and very blue. It's a very blue base, but blue bases are just like blueberries, right? They are ripe for the picking. That didn't make sense. Let's kind of come through here. Now, I have a little solar farm, is what I've called it. Some of them are not facing the right direction of the sun. That's all right, Sean, we'll figure that out. I have some solar panels here, and over here, and up there. And this is this is kind of where the dock is, right? We got a little dock area for my ship. And we've got some lights, you know, so you can see when the sun turns off. Now, you could walk in this way, but it's actually better to go in from the other side because that's more of the entrance per se. By the way, look at that mushroom. Isn't she beautiful? So this is the view from the front door, and I'm gonna turn around here. Let's go through it. Let's get involved inside this base. Gonna turn left here, and this is kind of like a little seating area. We got some water, as you'll see where that's leading. A little TV area, right, with a little screen. Kind of nice. Coming on through here, you know, a little living room area. We got some seating. We got, you know, Laylabs out there just doing whatever. Some nice, you know. Really tried to, you know, use up every square inch of the base because, you know, I don't like to waste space, right? Chubbs, he knows. He knows what it's like to waste space, right? He just looks like a lone testicle. It's a little terrarium here, right? You gotta love the terrarium. And then, yeah, that goes out to where we were. And then, yeah, look at the fish tank. Got a little seating area here. And, yeah, so this is basically the first floor, you could say. Now, there is an upstairs, which I will take you to right now. It is actually my bedroom. And my bedroom, you know, pretty neat, right? Venus flytrap, how you doing? Basically, it's the entire length of the base, and this is kind of like my computer area where I, you know, do my stuff, right? Doing all the calculations to... Oh, there's Laylabs. Got a little fireplace here. I also actually built a chimney with smoke, so believe it or not, Ripley's believe it or not. Nice carpet here. You know, you gotta have a carpet and some trees to feel at home. Now, I do have a fish tank right in the middle, and I debated on whether I wanted this here or not because it is pretty big. It takes up a lot of space, but I mean, I love fish tanks, so I left it. And we also got, you know, just some stuff you'd have in a bedroom, right? Some shelving. Got some dresser drawers. That's what these are. They're dresser drawers. My bed area where I can get my groove on. I'm just kidding. I'm by myself. And coming from the bed area, we actually have a little lounge and gaming, right? We got a little game sphere, right? That's what that is. And speakers, right? Got a subwoofer system, right? You got to pump out the bass. And a giant TV. You know, it's just beautiful. little seating area, right, where you and your friend can play Mario Brothers and throw the controller and break the TV, have your mom ground you, and beat you. Now, on either end, there are little platforms you can come out, and why is... Oh, somebody is scanning my... Laylaps is right now scanning the landing pad. Okay. Basically, you can come out here, and there's a balcony on this side. There's also a balcony over here. You can come out and just kind of look. We got some walking buildings walking around, so that's always fantastic. This is honestly one of my most beautiful planets. I don't even think I named this planet. I probably would name it something like blue mushroom with some green or something. That's not a name. Coming back on in there, let me show you guys where it gets crazy, okay? So we have this area, right, the bedroom, and we come back, we come back downstairs to the main area here, but we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of this base, which is actually going to be down that staircase. So let me take you guys down the stairs. Now, I had was thinking about maybe putting a teleporter in to go from the top of the base to the bottom of the base because, you know, this takes a couple seconds to walk down. But I found that the teleporter kept glitching on me. Like, I couldn't get it to... I mean, to be honest, it glitched out once, and I just kind of gave up, so I haven't tried again. So I could have put a teleporter that brought you from the top of the base to the bottom portion of the base, the underwater portion of the base, but I didn't do that, so... And now I'm explaining it on YouTube. So you come down here, and we have ourselves a little table, and then we also have a little bit of a battery zone going on. I got batteries hidden out throughout the base, so you can't really see them, but they're there. As you can see, we come down these stairs, and we have ourselves a little gateway. All right, we're going to come through that gateway, and we have a little bit of a nautical decal that's going to give us a little bit of a hint of what we're about to embark on. Now, you can come down here. You can kind of see we got a little bit of a window area, a little sneak peek of what's to come. And you can see here we have a little bit of a sculpture. This sculpture is here to just make it's really here to cleanse the palate of the land and make it so you're excited for water, because water is blue. Actually, water is clear, but it can look blue when there's a lot of it together. So this is where we're going to start going underwater. You can see this is the water level, and this water is actually like just inside of a cave. So it's really interesting how this just kind of goes on into the water. And now there's a superheated rainstorm approaching. That's great. Come down here from up there. And this is where we kind of start getting more... We're completely underwater now. And we got a little fireplace. Got to have a fireplace. And we got some seating areas. But we also have a giant dino sculpture chilling right here, because I wanted it to feel kind of like a museum. And so that's what I did. We got some trees, some potted plants. Got to have that. We're going to come down here. All right, we got some more stuff going on. And here we go. So now we're at a junction. We can either go this way or we can go that way. I think I will take you guys this way first. This is where we have all of our nip. We're growing a bunch of it so that we can make a lot of money, not to get high. And this is our little living room section here. We got a couch, and we also have a little kitchen here. Got to have a kitchen. Oh, my God. All right, I got to not talk like that. But this is a stove. We got a trash compactor to just compact the trash. We're growing some curious corn because, you know, like I've said in my other videos, I want to know how curious this corn is, and the only way to do that is grow it and talk to it. Got some sinks, right? Got to wash our hands, some dishes. Carbon hole. Gotta have a fridge, you know, because where are you going to store your milk, right? It's not going back in your nipple. Now, I also wanted to do a little bit of like a homegrown mushroom sort of thing, right? We're growing some mushrooms here on our, I mean, this isn't a dining room table, but the island. And then, yeah, we got some couches with some lamps. We got ourselves the fish tank. And, yeah, it's just a nice area to lounge underwater. And then I also have another computer area, right, where we can play some Doom, right? Yeah, we're playing Doom and No Man's Sky, right? Because we're going to play No Man's Sky while we're in No Man's Sky. That's how meta this is going to get. You got to have some of, file cabinets. Actually, this is probably what houses all my video games, and then we put them into my computer and load up some porn. Let me expand. Got to expand the cube. Oh, feels great to do that. This is very nice and everything, but I also have a way that you can actually go outside into the water. Basically, you step into this container, you get wet, right? Doors shut there, doors open here, and we are now underwater. And you can kind of swim around your living room, and yeah. I don't really know if I would ever really come out here and swim, but if I did, then that's why we built it. You can kind of see that's where we came from. There's the Dino Boy, the icy Dino Boy, very slippery. So let's head back inside of our underwater abode, and I'm going to take you guys to the other side of this base. So we come through here. Now, there is this way, and this is actually my laboratory, and I will show you the laboratory, but before we go into the laboratory, let's check out the underwater biodome with a bunch of nip that we can pick. So then we're going to come through here. Now, there used to be, I put a giant mushroom there. You can't really see it because it's in the dark, but there used to be one of those like vent things that are underwater. I'll flash on screen what they look like. And I really liked it because, when it shoots out, it's kind of colorful. But the downside is that if you're near it and it explodes, it causes you damage. So, like, every time I would walk by this area, I would get hurt. And I was doing some building, and I noticed it went away. So it's gone now, and I just put a mushroom in its place. So, I don't know. I tell you that because I was kind of torn when it went away, because although it hurt when you walk by it, it was cool to look at. So gotta weigh the pros and the cons with No Man's Sky, Sean Murray. So as we come through here, we have another junction. Now, again, that goes to the laboratory. I'm going to show you guys that in a minute. But before we go there, we got some hazard protection as well as a health station if you want to, Yeah, I got a question for you guys because I've noticed this is like a glitch in this game. I've reminded myself why I don't like building underwater bases at all. And this is why, because weird glitches happen. Now, if you notice, I was going to come down here and I was going to show you guys this part. But I noticed, there's a window over here and there isn't one over here, like a circular window. And so I wanted to put one so it, matches. I wanted it to look nice. So, we walk down these stairs and there's no problem walking down these stairs, right? But watch what happens when I place this window over here. Okay, ready? Why? But the minute I delete it and walk down here, we're fine. So it's a really weird glitch. So anyway, come down here. Got some more potted plants. And before we go through here, let me take you through this little doorway area. Come around here. And what do you know? We have our storage containers because you know me. I always got to have a place for my storage containers so I can store my containers. That's what they're for. So coming out of there, we're going to go back into this area here. Little window. You can see what's coming, but not yet. Now, come through this area. We got a little seating area where you can, look out of the window and question your life choices. We also have a sound system. See up there? Can play Katy Perry's new album, and we can also control the music right here. Now, it says insufficient power, just don't pay attention to that. Have a appearance modifier right here if you want to change, any part of your body. So coming from there, got the appearance modifier. Let's tangle down here. This is actually my secret garden. I don't know if I'd say secret, but my bar garden, because there's a garden and a bar, and a rainbow bar at that. This is a place that you come to meditate with the mushroom, okay? I was kind of going for like a rainbow vibe. I don't really know, but it's just nice because you can get drunk and then look at the flowers. But this is where I'm talking about. You can see the ceilings are low, and they're low on purpose, because if they were to be that high, as you'll see, if I go into the garden, the game just starts having an aneurysm. So that is why when you're underwater, you really can't build too high or too big, because you'll be in the water. So that is this area. And let me back up here. So now I will show you guys my laboratory. So come on up in here. This is where it all goes down, okay? This is where I am coming up with all of my crazy, I'm just doing stuff with my laboratory. You know, got a bunch of screens, because you can't have too many screens in a laboratory. And we got some carbon here. I wanted to do something similar I did in one of my other bases. I wanted to have like a sort of a universe creator. And that's what this is. This is actually a top secret dangerous area that you have to wear a hazmat suit to get into, which I'm already wearing because I'm underwater. So we're going to come through here. And as you'll see, I have a bunch of glass up because it's very dangerous. You do not want to get any of this on your clothes because you'll burn and you'll die. So let me show you how to kind of get over there. Basically, you're going to walk through here and you're going to come through this area. Man, you know, I'm realizing now I could have done a lot more to this area and I didn't. But you know what? I was getting frustrated with this base and I wanted to show it off. So you know what? Let's just roll with it. So we come through here, and this is the main area where we do all of our universe making. So that's kind of what this area is. Again, very dangerous. We have a lot of hazard signs. Don't miss them. And yeah, you know, got a bunch of nice stuff up there. Here's our engines. And there you go. So I think overall that is the majority of this base. I've been wanting to do this underwater base for a while. And again, it's not just an underwater base. It's half underwater, half on land, which is not easy to do. You'd think it would be, but it's not, because whenever you're transitioning, you got to transition parts. Like some of these parts you're not even supposed to be using underwater, but I am. So yeah, everybody, we're going to head back up to the surface. Again, I wish I would have put a teleporter in. I may do that in the future, but I think for now... Oh, and also, I put a lot of those geyser things out there because I kind of wanted it to feel like you're looking out into a solar system or something, or like space, you know, little points of light. And, you know, I kind of achieved that a little bit if you squint your eyes and... Or just close them all together and envision a galaxy. That's probably the best thing to do. I'm not moving, so we'll head back up to where we were. Oh, Laylap's got in. How'd you get in here, Laylap's? Usually he doesn't end up being in the base. He's usually outside, so I don't know how that happened. Oop, I fell in the hole. All right, everybody, so I'll give you guys a nice view of the base before we end the video. This is kind of what it looks like. You know, again, we got a nice area for the ship, and then we got a little landing area here, or I wouldn't say landing area, but, you know, an area, a welcoming area, right? You got to welcome your guests to your humble abode, underwater abode, half underwater, mostly underwater, but, so yeah, there she blows. If you guys like the video, throw me a like, put a comment down, let me know what you think of the base. What could I have added? What shouldn't I have built? What could I have improved on? I had tried it before, sort of did it, but I never finished the base, and then it ended up being abandoned. So this was a great way to redo that. So yeah, half underwater, half on land. Look at that. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you all getting to this part of the video. You know, like I said, if you want to like the video, comment, let me know what you think of the base. Yeah. I have more bases coming. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. That's it.